Welcome to Happy Hour with Paco
and the Beav.
And we have a special guest, wine expert Antonia Quast. All right, Antonia, your career has taken you all over the world. And we're talking Portugal, New Zealand. Obviously, you're a native Canadian. Tell us, what's been one of the favorite places that you've worked at?
I'm supposed to say New Mexico, right?
Yeah,
Is that the
plug?
Probably my favorite time was in Italy.
Wow.
I really love Italy. I was a single mom starting in the wine business, and there was no way I would have afforded to travel like I did if it wasn't for the wineries. So yes, I've been to some fabulous countries all around the world, wherever good grapes grew.
All right.
Okay, I was reading in throughout the notes that we're doing for the show here, and your title is sommelier. Now, me being from Albuquerque, I don't know what a sommelier is. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, there's a couple of different titles. Wine educator, sommelier, there's masters of wines, court of the master sommeliers. They're all just different certifications in the wine business, stating your level of knowledge of pairing wines with food, of cellaring, of the business. The sommelier side is usually the side you'll see in the restaurant, in the fine dining situations, in the hotels. I left that side with having 2 young girls because that meant like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the mornings doing inventory after dinner. But the master of wine side, which is the side I've been pursuing, is as a wine educator. But you have to learn about the business, the compliances, the licensing, everything from alcohol, tobacco, firearms, things like that.
Firearms?
The business. Nothing like a glass of wine and a gun.
A little gun though, right?
Yeah, a cute tiny one that you pack in the side with your wine opener.
That's hot.
Now, what's the highest achievement that you can get in the wine industry?
Depends what side you're on. If you're in the service side, the Master Sommeliers Guild. On my side, which is the education and the journalism and the business, it would be the Master of Wine, and that's the path I'm on right now.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you.
Since wine is your passion and your job, how many days a week do you drink wine?
8.
That's a good question.
What's your favorite wine, too?
Oh my goodness. Sparkles, believe it or not, Gruet is one of my all-time favorites and my everyday go-to.
Really? Oh, well.
I've been teaching with it for a dozen years.
No mind you would do. I think it's one of my favorites, too.
Do you get that toast in there? We call that brioche,
good.
the French bread when it's cooked and baked. Well, that's in something like that because of the age that he was talking about.
Now, I'm a wine rookie, and why do people like swirl the wines? What does that really do?
Okay.
You see that? I mean, I'm like, is that just to look cool, or?
Well, that too. You have to look cool. You know, it's all glamour. If we had a big glass right now, I would show you. But yes, when we swirl the wine, what we're doing is we're aerating it because it's been trapped for a long time. This one's been trapped for 10 years. So it's kind of like the whole Aladdin thing. Let them out. Aerating it allows the air to help the alcohol evaporate so that you're getting more of the aromatic and the flavor of the actual juice than just pure alcohol. And then the crazy thing, can I show you guys something?
Yeah.
Don't try this at home, kids. All right, are we listening?
Sounds like she's smoking something, tobacco pipe.
Hey, she sucks. Just kidding.
I do.
I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just kidding.
There is a reason we do that. Some people think it's for snobbery and a show, and quite honestly, when we're assessing wine, especially as a judge, or even just at a dinner or you're out, your tongue has 5 different components that taste different things. So when we do that, once again, we're also aerating it, again, just like swirling, but we're also getting the wine on all the different parts of your tongue that taste different things. Think about it. The tip of your tongue detects sweetness. That's why you lick an ice cream cone. The sides of your tongue detect citric acid, like the lemon. The middle of your tongue detects saltiness, like popping peanuts at the game. And the back of your tongue detects tannin, which is, the pip, the stalk, the skin, the seed of the grape. But it's that wet, cold tea bag at the back. So when we do that and we swirl it, first we're aerating the alcohol off to get more of the components of the fruit. And then secondly, we're getting the wine over all those components of our tongue to help assess its balance of sweetness, acidity, all of those different things.
I did not know that. That is
I know.
way cool. What about, I see people doing this, the smell it, and then they
Yes.
the sniff and swoosh is what I call it.
Yep.
Sniff and swoosh. What's up
Sniff,
with that?
swirl, sip, and spit. My world.
That's
I
the
don't
one.
spit.
What
But-
is that all about? What is that all about?
That is all going back to the component of assessing the wine's balance. You have to think about engaging all your senses, right? So you need to have the aromatic of it. Olfactory, which is your smell, is what's connected to your memory. So even more than taste is what you smell in the aromatic. And you get things like, that's how we get the talking about the yeast and the brioche. You get that more from the olfactory sense than you actually get it from putting it on your tongue. So it's really important to have all your senses engaged.
Now, personally, do you like red or white wine?
Well, I think it depends on what I'm eating and what the occasion calls for. I'm always prepared with white bubbles, predominantly Gruet, believe it or not, in my fridge, for the go-to for every day. But I love my big dry reds. Bordeaux's, Super Tuscans, Piemonte wines are my favorites.
You hear the good and the bad about alcohol. Now, tell us about the benefits about a good glass of wine.
Particularly the red, the polyphenols and all the good stuff that's and the lycopene that's in the red wine. Mediterranean diet is still proven to be the healthiest in the world for our everything, aging, digestion, weight, and it includes olive oil and red wine.
Oh, wow.
Now you say I'm not going to age.
If I really told you how old I was, you'll start drinking.
All right, now tell us about your show, Wine Country. What's that all about?
It's still a bit of a secret.
Uh-oh.
You're a rascal. Well, we're really hoping to have it picked up. Our production company is in talks with some really big networks that I can't really name at this point in time, but you've all
Right.
heard of them. And it's sort of an ongoing reality show with hopefully not quite as much drama, but enough to keep you watching. You know, winemakers at harvest time can be pretty dramatic.
Uh-oh. And where's it filmed at?
It's in Napa Valley the first season or two,
yeah.
and then we're actually planning to bring it back here. And I'm hoping Laurent will be gracious enough to be a part of it.
And if you need drama, you know, we're right here.
You got it. You got
Done.
it.
I think you're in my cell phone, right?
Right, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Happy Hour with Paco the Beav with wine expert Antonia Quast. All right, now it's time for a little bit of trivia with Antonia. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
All right, this should be fun, okay? So, who let this guy on set?
Who is this guy? What kind of...
Could somebody lock the door?
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's why. That's good.
Yeah, at least he knows a good thing when he sees it.
All right, our first trivia segment is called Brand the Beaner. And since you've been in Santa Fe, you know all about the beaners, all right? Okay. We give you a name of a celebrity, and then you tell us their ethnicity, all right? The first one is going to be actor and singer Mark Anthony. Is he A, Puerto Rican, B, Colombian, or C, Cuban?
I believe he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
You
Do
got
I get
that
to
right,
take a
yeah.
drink? Is that how this works?
I forgot my sound.
You have earned yourself a glass of wine.
You got
baby.
it. All right. He's starting off pretty good. All right.
Next is New York Yankees superstar Alex Rodriguez.
Ooh, A-Rod.
A-Rod. Is he A, Venezuelan, B, Dominican, or C, Cuban?
Most people will be surprised to know this, but I vacationed at the same place as him, Puente Mayenta in Mexico. He's Dominican.
Oh.
Very
She's
good.
right.
Very good.
Now, where was
she's
that
on-
vacation spot? We all want to know.
She's on
The
fire.
first season, Puente Mayenta. It's beautiful.
Okay, the last one. The beautiful actress Eva Longoria. Is she Mexican, Spanish, or El Salvadorian?
El Salvadorian. Oh!
She's Mexican.
Is she?
Yeah,
Awesome.
she is.
She's beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, I love her. I'm a huge fan. Born Identity. We give you a name of a celebrity and tell us what their real name is.
Oh no. Are these American celebrities?
Yes.
Yeah, you.
Actor and singer Jamie Foxx.
I don't know his real name.
Eric Bishop. Jamie Fitzgerald. or Shane Bailey?
I'm gonna go with Jamie Fitzgerald. Oh, what is it?
Eric Bishop.
Eric Bishop is a true
Really?
name
Yeah.
of Jamie Foxx.
Who knew? Next event I show up at, if I'm doing the wine, I'll say, hey, Eric.
All right, the next one. Comedian Carrot Top. Is his real name A, Todd Staub, B, Scott Thompson, or C, Thomas Scott?
Let's go with A.
Todd Staub.
Again.
No, it's Scott Thompson.
You did say I suck earlier.
We didn't know in all aspects. Okay, singer-songwriter CeeLo Green, Robert Parsons, DeAndre Green, Thomas Calloway.
Thomas Calloway.
Oh.
You got it.
I'm a big CeeLo Green fan.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Great. Okay, here's our last one. It's called Time Machine. All right,
I've been in one.
we give you the name of 3 celebrities, and you tell us who is the oldest. All right? The category is actors. Who is the oldest? Doogie Howser, Neil Patrick Harris, the Latin beauty Penelope Cruz, or Little Miss E.T. Drew Barrymore? Who's the oldest?
Penelope Cruz.
Penelope Cruz.
Really?
No, it is Doogie Howser.
Oh.
Neil Patrick Harris, he's 40 years old. Penelope Cruz is 38, and Drew Barrymore is 39.
Wow.
Oh. She must drink a lot of red wine.
That's
Yeah,
true.
she must be using those grape seeds.
All right.
Okay, the category is singers. Who is the oldest?
I can see.
Miss Material Girl Madonna, Mr. Purple Rain Prince,
Ooh.
or U2 frontman Bono?
It's gonna be between Bono and Madonna.
Well, what's your answer?
Yeah.
Is that your
That's a
final
good
answer?
I'm gonna throw it out and just say Prince, just because of his face.
What's the right answer?
Prince. Prince
it
is
really?
55. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I didn't realize he was
You'd be
such
a terrible
a
poker
fossil.
player, buddy.
She said it's between the other 2, and then there was 1. So, all right, here's the last one. The category is sports stars. Right, who's the oldest? Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, or Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Really?
No, it's Tiger Woods. He's 37.
That's old in their world, I'm telling you.
All right, thanks for playing with us. You did a good job. You definitely deserve more wine. All right, woo!
That's a clean cut.
That was a clean cut.
Oh yeah, that's better than the glass.
On a cleaner pour.
All right,
Oh,
thanks
yeah.
for watching Happy Hour. We'll see you next week.
Look at this. Woo!